going on, guys? Welcome back. So today we're going to go over the next part in our beginner rifle series, which is going to be presentations and safety manipulation. So we'll start off with, we get in that good stance. This stance is going to be across the board. The presentations we're going to go over today is the low ready, where the muzzle is in line with my belt buckle. The high ready, where the buttstock of the weapon is down here by my hip, and I'm pressing out onto the target. And then the compressed ready, which can come from over the shoulder down, or you can come from under and then press out, almost like a high ready, but it's more compressed than the high ready. Safety manipulation for these is key. When I come up on target, I want you guys to remember a little ditty. I want you to think fucking target, safety, optic, trigger. Okay, so as I come up on target and my muzzle is on the target that I've identified, my finger clicks the safety off. My finger is off the trigger though. Once I get onto my optic and I have confirmed this is the sight picture that I want to use, my finger touches the trigger and presses my shot. So at speed, for the low ready, the reason we keep the gun down here at our belt buckle line is to keep the gun out of your eye line. So if you were running point in a stack, you don't want to be looking through the optic trying to hunt through a room or just barely over the turret because the gun is taking up so much of your field of view. You want to drop that gun just to where you can see over top of it so you can check around your room or patrolling or whatever. If you're trying to hunt for something, you don't want your gun taking up your field of view. So we'll go to that low ready. I'll go slow. As I come up, off safe, prep, back down. So at speed. Make sense? Same thing with the high ready. When I come from the high ready, you can cant the gun a little bit. I like to do this. This makes it a little bit easier to press the gun out, but make sure if you don't have like an offset, which I'm going to use the ATACR, you're not like throwing the gun out angled and then having to bring it over. You want to press the gun right into your eye line. What I like to do is using the top of the suppressor. I'm going to put the top of the suppressor essentially where I want to point. I'm going to press the gun. Safety comes off once the muzzle is on the target. Once my eye line is in my optic, I'm touching that trigger and I'm getting ready to set the round off. Now I'm not saying prep the trigger. I'm saying you're putting your finger on the face and getting ready to go through your press for the shot. So down here, coming up, found it. Coming up. All right, so at speed. As we can see, you're coming onto the target, you're taking it off safe, you're touching the trigger once you can identify your sights and you've positively ID'd you're gonna shoot. Compressed ready. So this one is maybe or maybe not something that people will teach. It's not necessarily something that is taught, but it's something you should understand how to use. If you're coming through a doorway and you have to put the weapon down, I can still engage from here as well as from up here. I want to get back onto my rifle as soon as possible. I have an optic, which means I'm way more accurate looking through this than I am shooting here. But I have an opportunity to get shots off here as I'm coming around the corner before I mount moving toward the threat. So what that'll look like, I can take shots from right here. You look down at the target, I'm hitting the black on the B8. We'll do that one more time. I'm able to get shots accurately on the target from above my shoulder. But what I want to try to do, check your mag, we're good, is if I was to come into a room and see the threat, so you want to get the muzzle brought down from your shoulder onto the target. Same thing from down here. If I have to tuck the gun here and I go to present, I can shoot from here. Bring it up, and I'm easily back on target. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. That's going to be your presentation safety manipulation video for the beginner rifle series. Catch you guys around.